One of the tools I'm going to use is the iPad. I'm going to start drawing on the iPad so I can just get a sense of how to put them together. It's going to be a composite view of bits of Clifton in Bristol and including the bridge. It's going to include part of the Crescent, which is actually where I live, and some of the colourful houses and architecture as seen from across the other side of the city, which is where an old friend of mine used to live, and as she's not particularly well, I've agreed to do a composite view that she remembers. Okay, so this morning I've been out and bought some glass, two pieces. First piece to try out some different etching techniques, and the second piece to actually do a test etching. This is the final sketch showing the bridge, the Crescent, and the lower part of Hotwells and Bristol, and the river here. And then I've reduced it in size. This is the sort of size that I'm going to have to work to. So that's going to be quite interesting. So I'm not sure I can make it quite that small. So that'll be a bit of a test. So the next thing I'm going to do is try some etching techniques on the glass. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just a few tests to see how the engraving tool marks the glass. So I'm going to start it on a sort of medium speed, about 15. Try the bigger tool just to see if I can actually do some larger pieces. That's real nice. Going back to the previous tool, I think this is probably the one I'm going to draw with. So I'm just going to show you here a few of the tests I've done. Lots of different line qualities here, and it's obvious that I'm going to have to leave the etching quite large. Here you see some nice fine lines, and I'm going to have to talk to the lady I'm doing this for, because I can't see a way of doing this on a carafe or a bottle or a glass, because the image is too large. So we're going to have to talk about how and what we do it on. Okay, so this is the final engraving, lit through the glass so that the etching actually shines out through the etching itself. I'm going to zoom in slightly and you'll see the detail there. So that's what it'll look like once it's either in a frame or in a window. I think it's going to be finally mounted in a sort of a wooden groove with a little tiny row of LED lights in it.